Here we'll be discussing different stages in the development of the female gametophyte, and that is mainly done by the megaspore. Megaspore is actually an elliptical shaped structure. It looks somewhat like this. This megaspore is going to imbibe the water. Imbibe in the sense it is going to absorb the water. Absorption of water lead to formation of this mucilaginous mass around the megaspore wall. Imbibition of water not only forms the mucilaginous mass around this wall. Apart from this, there is an expansion in the megaspore, leading to formation of the small protuberance at the tip. This small protuberance is called as apical papilla. Here is where the nucleus is present. Now, the nucleus of the apical papilla will undergo first transverse division, leading to formation of the two cells, that is smaller apical cell and the larger prothelial cell. This larger prothelial cell contains a cytoplasm filled with starch granules, fully filled with the starch granules. Hence, it is nutritive in nature. That is, it is going to provide nourishment to the growing female. Now, this apical cell will undergo further divisions by intersecting walls, leading to formation of this central cell and lateral cells. This central cell, we are going to call it as an axial cell. Now, this axial cell is going to act as an archegonial initial cell. This archegonial initial cell will undergo first transverse division, leading to formation of an upper primary cover cell and lower central cell. We can make a diagrammatic wave here. Archegonial initial cell will undergo first periclinal division, leading to formation of upper primary cover cell and lower central cell. This upper primary cover cell is going to divide further. Like we have a first periclinal division, followed by we have transverse division, leading to formation of the 4 cells. These 4 cells will undergo further transverse division, leading to formation of 8 cells. These 8 cells are arranged in 2 tiers of 4 each. In the sense, 2 tiers of 4 each. So in this way, the arrangement will be there. This leads to formation of neck of the archegonium. Now we are left with this inner central cell. This inner central cell, it is going to divide periclinally, leading to formation of the upper primary canal cell and the lower venter cell, primary venter cell. This upper primary canal cell is going to act as neck canal cell. This is going to act as a neck canal cell. Now we are left with a primary venter cell. This primary venter cell again divide transversely, leading to formation of the 2 cells. One is venter canal cell, another one is egg cell. In this way, we can have this structure of the mature archegonium, where there is a presence of this neck and neck canal cell, one neck canal cell, one venter canal cell, and a mature egg. Now, after maturation, the apical end of this neck is actually a mucilaginous in nature. It is going to rupture, and archegonium becomes like exposed one. Now, next step after the explosion or rupture of the archegonium is fertilization. Fertilization is nothing but first the disintegration of this neck canal cell and the venter canal cell occurs. Creates a mucilaginous substance. This mucilaginous substance is rich in chemical. So this chemical is going to attract the anthrozoids. So it is a chemotactic response. And apart from that, it is going to create a passage through which anthrozoid can swim and reach this egg in order to fuse. This fusion leads to formation of a diploid zygote. So these were different steps in the development of the female gametophyte till fertilization. Thank you.